Now, let's go. Scrolls can be filled with fire or acid. Oh, come on.
Help! Help!
What's going on? Is this a joke? Get out of me room. Get out of me room.
You can't stay here. The mansion's under attack.
Get out of me room and do under it.
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
One by one. Oh, Jesus, if they cut you down shorter than that, you'd be lying on the floor. Nice, yeah. Right, so I guess this is the tutorial bit. Yep. Let's try and get through this as quickly as we can. Not going anywhere.
Carve my name
Fine,
onto
yeah.
your flesh.
You're about to die in one shot. This is where the game tells you, oh, you're amazing. You can kill people in one shot and never miss. And then the game actually starts, and you're like, why am I not missing?
Step, step, step.
Let's loot, loot, loot. Loot, loot, loot. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Let's run to looting. Right. So I know that from a
What's in wait for me there?
damage point of view and accuracy point of view, what are these called again? Crossbows are better, but there is no chance I'm ever using
Trail me.
crossbow or oh, I should have went. Right. Run it. Kill him.
Let's shred them.
Back him.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
Thank you, Dirty Joe.
Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands.
Okay.
Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Alright. Defend you, right? Yeah. And dialogue.
I deserve better.
That, put the inventory, let's put that on, let's put the light shape. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Oh, like, you. Take my hand! My good hand! My real hand!
Step, step, step.
Right. So, sit again. Go in this. Remember correctly, the enemies here. Want to take the intelligence away.
Enlighten me.
Future stays here. Lindsay goes back here. Hei-an goes back here. So, Lindsay. Okay, will inspire me. Here we go. I will.
Quick, else we miss all the fun.
Back in. Hopefully we'll hit.
They dare to attack me.
Oh yes. Now her future. That Lindsay attack
Serves you
him.
right.
Hei-an
Let the
attack him.
attack commence. May I
Hei-an
see
attack
your
him.
entrails,
There we go.
please?
Oh,
Miserable. Last chapter.
magic missile this food. What is this food? Okay.
Leave this one to me.
Okay. So, oh, come on, he's right there, right in front of you. See, this is what I mean. Come on. I don't want to use any of the spells. Oh, there we go. I don't want to keep
Just
them
die
later.
already.
Come on.
This was not supposed to happen.
Oh, I forgot. I
Burn,
didn't have any spells.
slice, behead, yes, behead.
Your first death of the game? Might not be. Oh god. Ah.
I wonder what lies beyond.
Alright. Load last save. Okay, yeah, this is where I always had problems doing my last 2T trial runs.
I crave
Always
for
died here.
adventure.
So Lindsay, go again. Hei-an.
Shake a leg.
So that actually started really well because we
Die,
got the sneak
die,
attack on
You
it.
need an epic pose.
And I missed.
I need
So this one
inspiration.
went even worse.
becomes distance.
So I want to move back here. Out of the way. Cartucho. Training hands. Lindsay, you want to attack
Serves you
me.
right.
And
Let the action commence.
alright, I'm making the same mistake twice. So Cartucho, you do that again.
You deserved it.
This was not supposed to happen.
Oh, no. Right.
No, is all of this blood mine? Never thought I had that much.
But
I wonder what lies beyond.
less
I hate my life. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get past this tutorial. Okay. So everything hinges on whether I hit.
We shall move. I'll carve my
Yeah,
name
you
onto
see?
your
Once you miss
flesh.
that, okay. Cartucho, give them all a bit of intelligence. Cartucho. Okay, you got a sneak attack in. Good. Hei-an, you're about to die, so drink a potion. Attacking
serves you
him.
right.
Attacking with this. He does. You're attacking.
Die, die, die!
Yes. All three
Let the
attacking.
attack commence.
Actually, no. Okay, 3 damage. How much
Leave
health
this
does he
one to
have?
me.
There we go. There we go, people. We got it. Now, loot. That's all. Save. And units. Yeah? Yeah, just hanging around. Come on. We've got a tutorial to finish.
Time becomes
Start
distance.
looting everything. Here. That's all. We're all light armor. Door. I'll go. So, in order to make custom characters while we go through this looting phase and tutorial phase, you have to buy them off the. Buy them, so to speak. They have a price. So, we have to make sure we get out of this tutorial with as much gold as possible. Every time you level up, the gold amount needed for mercenary goes up. Yeah, keep going. It just doubles. So,
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
you want the Neri?
Blood for Gorum!
Lord. Our Lord in Ireland is the god of battle. Oh, that's sweet. I always.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Right. Go. Save this. Alright, there's one more. I bet in the tutorial of this. Garden fight and the boss. Not sure if this is an optional moment where you might squash. I remember him squashing 2 the other time. Does anybody know that? By the way, anybody that's playing and has played this game before, The only thing is, don't spoil it, like, oh, he's the guy that's... No, that's gonna happen.
Trail me.
They won't see a thing.
Did you see that? Quick, else we miss all
Or,
the
I
fun.
think,
May I see your entrails, please?
that's it.
Enlighten me.
Oh.
Let's make this quick.
Sneak attack. Yes.
Out of my way!
You deserved it.
There we go. You show him. Hei-an. That wasn't too bad. So as long as we can get the sneak attack in the early level, there we go. We're good. If I hadn't gotten the sneak attack, he would have rushed towards me. That would have been really bad. There we go.
Step.
Now we loot the place up.
Did it.
Break the door to the armor. Burn mounts. Hey guys, just getting them. Hello, Michael speaking. Hi, I'm okay, thank you. Yes. I'm at work at the moment, so I don't really have time today because I'm finished at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow anytime. Alright, yeah, perfect. Bye-bye. Alright, hopefully she won't be seeing this, and let's keep going. So we are looting this place up, we said. Technically, not really, I'm not going to do any of this, so it's not working. Collect, wood. That's her. Yo.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Well, I am a rogue.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
How much?
A lot.
Are you out of your minds? We're in the middle of a battle. Blood flowing in rivers as an army of assassins chases us. And you want us to rob our host? A noble feat, to be sure.
Noble feat. All mine. We managed that gold would be very good for our mercenary class. Collect all this, and why are we walking? Oh, we're heavy. Purple. What can I do? This. Oh. Composite longbow. There we go. We're in +5 to attack, both, and 1 to 8 damage. This we do 3 to 10, and still +5, but 3 to 10, I mean at least 3, that's our minimum. That's really good. We have to drop some stuff, yeah? We drop everything and we'll pick it up at the end. Nice feature about this game is when you leave the place, it gives you the option to all the loot you left off. That's kind of cool. You want to be light, minimum. There you go. Have minimum penalty.
No, backwards.
Okay, now we have.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
So, I want my
The
Hei-an
road
to be in
calls me.
front.
I'll take the bait.
Yeah, and exactly do that, and then all these do that.
I did it!
Go.
Step, step, step!
Stop there.
I spy. What do
Yeah,
I
check it.
spy?
Now, anyway,
Did
as
you
I was
see
saying,
that?
before we got interrupted, every time you level up, the cost of a mercenary doubles.
I
But obviously,
did
they
it.
gain half.
What's in wait for me there, I
Yeah.
wonder?
I never that. So, so yeah, so we want to try and not level up. Luckily enough, it's not when you level up. It's when the character itself you actually make the level up. So even if you level up but you don't, click on the stats and everything, update the stats,
So
then
many thoughts.
you have
So
to
little time.
why not?
Shadows engulf me. Request.
And so who's going up front, I guess?
I crave for adventure.
And top.
State your desire. I will grant your request.
You damn it. I'm telling you, Joanne, this castle has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry it up before stop. Someone is coming. Run that. Intelligence off. Stay, dog. Stay. Move forward. Start to do this. Cross.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Nice, just like that. Ah,
Leave this to me.
I might have to do that again. There we go. That's it. You go, girl.
miserable
Oh, Ryan did on the floor.
chapter.
This body holds no more.
You attack him.
Die! Die! Die!
There you go. I keep forgetting that. Turn that back on. Alright. That went a lot better than I expected. So here's the one issue. Okay. She's happy to go. She can heal herself.
Tashan, I wrote it like I saw it.
Speak.
Herself again.
Die becomes distance.
Share your will.
Here, little guy, here, little guy. Hei-an.
You have my attention.
Let's shake a leg!
There.
State your
Shall we
desire.
move?
Alright, so this is a bit tricky. Hopefully we get it done pretty quick. I know there's a way to do it. Every time I did it, I basically
Request.
just kept...
Call for
Yeah, I was gonna say just kept randomly clicking for ages till I got the result I wanted, but that'll do as well. So let's collect everything. Mission state. And boom. Party and 5 so I don't have to do that again. Come on lads! Come on lads! This is the second time.
Oh, shadows, embrace me.
Lindsay. Lindsay.
Just die already!
Quick, quick, else we
Here.
miss all the fun.
Anything is possible.
Then,
Let's shred them!
ooh. 12 damage. Look at that. So 1d8 and 3 piercing. What?
This can't
This-
be
oh.
over.
Let the attack commence.
Any last
Okay.
wishes?
Ouch. Hei-an is a beast.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. Bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Oh.
I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
Very interesting. So in every single run I did, I never spoke to her at the door after the first introduction, and there's always a third option here in the middle, which is word check. You're from, it says the city. Because she told us already, we already know, so we don't get that option in the dialogue.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some
So
guards
cool.
there. Join me there, if you wish.
Good. Off you go.
Step, step, step.
Alright, Oren, get up.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Alright, continue.
How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Aaron is at your service.
Pleased to meet you, Aaron. Right, so
Ask.
that's an issue now. Oh, wait.
Grotus awaits us.
Oh. Oh, that would probably clear. Oh, there we go. Alright, better than nothing. Destructive slice. You can
I don't tolerate fools.
I crave for adventure.
Just letting the ink dry.
at least I'll talk to my health, save that for go through everything.
Forwards! No,
The amount of time.
backwards! You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere.
Stout man's unshaven face is covered with scars. There's blood on his armour, but he doesn't even seem to notice his wounds. He confidently gives orders to the guards. Testing the rest.
Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Oh yeah, sure.
Keston, House Garess, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
If I were a rich and influential lady like Jamandi, I'd also get myself a manly captain of the guard. Or two.
What? I don't remember this dialogue. All because I spoke to her at the door?
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night.
Anybody know?
Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Yeah, fair enough.
Considering Lady Jamandi's fate, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
It's obviously true. Tiny Granger. I read some newspapers.
No,
Yeah.
we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
Pathfinder starts off dashes through
May
fire.
Abadar keep you safe.
Abadar, god of cities and all. Well, definitely not my god. Damn it. You know, there isn't. Sure. And so our adventure starts earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to a handful of brave souls, led by Hei-an, not all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Andy Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we had to march through fire. Literally. As we approached the burning building, we drenched ourselves with buckets of water, tried to find a less dangerous passage, smarter, covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside, tried to look for another passage. Alas, there was no safe passage. The villains who'd attacked the mansion knew what they were doing. They only packed to the banquet hall led straight through the fire. We kept spreading despite the guard's best efforts. Having ascertained this, we drenched ourselves with buckets of water, covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside. Definitely drenched ourselves. Prudence is key to victory. Before moving through the fire, we thoroughly wet our clothes and hair. After that, we covered our noses and mouths. We shouldn't have wasted our time looking for another path. While we did, the fire caused extensive damage to the mansion. As soon as we entered, we heard a terrible cracking noise as the flaming wall next to us quickly slammed to break, threatening to fall on our heads. With no time to think, I'd say, is it still me for everything? Yeah. We ran forward, hoping we'd make it under the wall before everything crashed down. One of us pressed up against the wall trying to hold it up just a bit longer. One of us heroically pushed the others forward, thinking they would close by themselves. Not a chance. We darted. Success! I don't know what saved us that day. Maybe the gods or luck, or just trying our own dexterity, but the flaming logs, and red hot bricks didn't hit any of us. The way was blocked, but we weren't turning back anyway. We only had one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered with smoke. Hei-an looked stubbornly through the flames, while Confucius did nothing useful at all. You know she's right there. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall, but we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards that chatted with the banquet hall. She looks so horrible. Even the guards, even then, in the calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. Oh, Lindsay. But now amid the smoke and flames, she looked like a celestial avenger. An armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us mortals. She held the burned, barely living guard in her arms. There are two more, she shouted as she passed by us. They're wounded, help me pull them out. The two troopers without the hand you would be. Meanwhile, Hei-an, we tried to skip the guard, yeah. There you go. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. Thank you, that was truly noble of you. Now let us rush to Lady Aldori. Ensuring the guards we rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall, where the battle was already in full swing. Boom! save. That went pretty smooth.
What's in wait for
I wonder if the fact that you save or don't save the guards changes the amount of guards there are in the last battle. I don't know. Save and collect all.